In a modern-day David and Goliath story, I just love this story. Irish fishermen are celebrating after Russia backed off a plan for live naval exercises off the Irish coast. The fishermen worried about their livelihoods and called the Russian ambassador. Some even declared they would peacefully disrupt the war games. Russia listened, and its defense minister decided to relocate the drills as a, quote, gesture of goodwill. Last night, I spoke to one of the fishermen, and he said this was the best result for everyone.
It was a story that caught the imagination, as you said, David and Goliath, you know, and it snowballed from there. But look, it's a great result for us. The fishing grounds are going to be safer. The fish in the grounds are going to be safer. The biological area is going to be safer. We're safer. The Russians are going to be safer, you know, so it's safer all around.
CNN's Donnie O'Sullivan has more on this incredible story.
You can imagine, if the two of us are here and next thing a rocket goes flying over your head and you're going, Jesus, what was that?
Irish fishermen worried about rockets that would be fired as part of a Russian military exercise off the Irish coast this week.
We don't want anyone doing live fire in our waters. It's our backyard, it's where we make our living and our livelihood.
Concern here in Castletownbere, a fishing village on Ireland's south coast, that Russian naval drills could pose a threat not only to the safety of fishermen, but potentially to the environment and fish stocks.
We're worried about what damage this live fire might do to the fish stocks and the marine life. And there's whales and dolphins out there as well, and it's bound to interfere with them as well and frighten them. It'd frighten me if a bomb went off alongside me, so it's bound to frighten them.
Fishermen like Alan Carlton had planned this week to go fishing off the Irish coast like he always does, despite warnings from the Russian embassy in Dublin that doing so could be dangerous.
This is where we keep a lookout for other ships and things like that. And
keep a lookout for the Russian Navy?
Well, hopefully we don't see them.
At O'Donoghue's pub on the Castletownbere harbour, locals worried about the Russian military.
Fishermen in general are very anxious about the whole thing.
People are worried, yeah, that it is affecting our fishing, it's affecting our safety of people.
Fishermen turned diplomats. Fishing representatives met with the Russian ambassador to Ireland last week to express their concerns about Russia firing rockets where they normally fish. When you went in to speak to the Russian ambassador, what did you say to him?
Well, first of all, we gave him some prawns.
If you had a message for Vladimir Putin, what would it be?
Maybe they could go out to deeper water where they wouldn't affect the fish stocks as much.
And Saturday night, that's just what happened. The Russians saying after appeals from the Irish government and the fishermen themselves, Russia would move its ships further out to sea away from the Irish fishing boats. The news reaching this community by tweet.
Wow.
How do you feel?
Shocked, really. I didn't think that little old us in the Irish South and West would have an impact on international diplomacy.
Cheers. Cheers. The news a relief for the whole community here. You must have felt a great sense of relief, happiness.
Well, everybody did. Everybody did. You know, we're thinking of our stocks, our livelihoods.
Are you hoping to have a good catch this week?
Oh, hopefully, you know. Everyone's a good catch on the goat.
And not catching any Russian ships?
No, definitely not, no. Or any ships.
That was our Donnie O'Sullivan reporting there.